Are you tired of seeing your son or daughter waste time? Do you want them to stop procrastinating, stop stalling, and just get their stuff done? Come on, you know what I'm talking about. Most students don't even realize they're distracted. Meanwhile, they're taking 4 hours to do 1 hour worth of work. Their projects are done at the last minute, and busy weeks always catch them by surprise. Stick with me for just a minute, and you'll learn about a coach who can get any student to use a proven system of planning and organization in as little as one afternoon. Hey, this is Clint Stitzer, former NFL player and college valedictorian, and I'm going to show you how this coach and his system changed my life forever.
Here's how it happened. It was the night before signing day. A couple months ago, my high school football team had just won the state championship, and I was getting ready to live my dream and play college football. You'd think that I would have been jacked and super excited. Instead, I was upstairs in my room with my head in my pillow. I had a lump in my throat. My stomach was in a knot. Chills were running down my spine. I felt terrible. My mom and I had just got done in a huge fight, and the fight ended with my mom saying, "You're not being the person I raised you to be." You see what happened about 6 months earlier? I got a low score on my SATs, and my mom said, "Well, hey, Clint, aren't you going to retake them and compete? Don't you care?" I said, No, I'm good with football, Mom. I'm good." Then about 2 weeks later, my class schedule came in, and I had dropped all my college prep courses because, like I said, all I cared about was football. And I'll never forget her standing there just crying, saying, "Please, son, please, don't drop your bar. Care about school. Hold yourself to a higher standard. Become the person you need to be." And I looked her straight in the face and said, "Nah, not worried about it." You see, to me, school was something I had to do. To her, school was an opportunity to become someone, to develop the life skills that meant I could be successful now and compete in the future. Unfortunately, my 17-year-old ego just wasn't buying in. Because to me, all I heard were orders. I heard her saying, "Go to school, get up on time, take your notes, turn in your tests, do your project. Study more, study harder." When in reality, she was looking for the effect that those actions would result, but all I heard was orders, so I didn't care. Fast forward about 6 months later, and I got to rookie camp for college football. And this college football coach, he stood up and he goes, "Just so you guys know, the guys who perform the best in school, the guys who use school to intentionally develop life skills, those are the guys that do the best in this program. They're the ones who have the highest likelihood of going to the NFL, and those are the guys who eventually go on and do well in business." And instantly it hit me. I was like, oh my gosh. I realized what Mom was talking about. It's not just about getting good grades and getting a degree, even though it felt like orders and grade-based to me. It's about life skills, and it's about becoming someone.
All it took was this coach to fill in the gaps and help me see the big picture. Instantly, I bought in. The first thing he did was give us this custom planner he had made. He said, "Use this correctly and you'll learn to remember by forgetting. This is what separates champions and successful business people from the rest." For the first time, I was in control of my life. I was done with homework and studying earlier than ever. This was with all the extra commitments in college sports. By comparison, when I was in high school, I had less to do but was more stressed. I'd be fiddling with my phone and doing homework until midnight, and then studying at lunch right before big tests. Does that sound familiar to you? Has your child experienced similar struggles? That's when I realized that no one was teaching strategic planning and organization. Instead, I was given a subpar planner, and then, as if through divine intervention, I was expected to know how to do something that no one really showed me how to do. It's one thing to write something down in a standard issue date book. It's a whole other thing to have a system and process for balancing responsibilities, managing distractions, prioritizing, and systematically making decisions. Not only is this not taught, but now we're led to believe that there's an app for that. Well, the problem with cell phones and apps is young people use them as toys, not tools. And the ability to predict pressure, where you can look at the big picture of your life and make guided personal decisions, it can't be coded into an app, and nor should it. Young people must learn the skills to take control of their own life. Think about this. If it's predictable, it's preventable. So why not give students a proven, step-by-step, easy-to-follow system that predicts and prevents high-pressure situations? Regardless of whether your student is getting A's or F's, wouldn't you agree that there's opportunity for them to grow in this area? Proactive parents like you realize that life's only going to get busier, And the sooner you can prepare your son or daughter to handle life's schedule, the better off they'll be.
What I didn't realize when I first started with Coach Baxter was not only was he going to help me in school, but how much he helped me in other areas of my life. Suddenly I was a better player and a better teammate. My relationship with my friends and my family changed. The more I learned to control my own life, the easier that everything else became.
And the best part is that it wasn't just me. Coach had done the same thing for the entire team at Fresno State. When he showed up in 1997, USA Today ranked the team as having the worst academics in the country. When he left in 2009, Fresno State's NCAA academic progress rate was nearly 20 percentage points higher than the national average. They were in the top 5 for public schools in the West and second among California public schools. He also did it at USC. Within 7 weeks of his arrival, the team finished the semester with its highest GPA in over 7 years. And inside those team successes are hundreds of individuals who changed the course of their lives forever. That's why we're offering the Academic Game Plan Fast Start system. It's an easy to follow, easy to implement system where Coach John Baxter provides online instructional videos, downloadable checklists, templates, and daily routines, all supported by custom designed physical tools that we ship right to your door. Everything being offered here is the result of Coach Baxter investing 30 years of teaching and coaching thousands of busy students all over the country. This isn't just some guy with a whistle offering obvious cliches. Coach Baxter has his master's degree in higher education and is always refining this proven process to ensure that it works for today's students. It makes life so much easier because Coach shows you exactly what to do and when to do it, so nothing falls through the cracks. It really is remembering by forgetting. The best part about the Fast Start is that it's fast. You can go through the coaching and set up your system in as little as one afternoon. And once everything's in place and followed, homework and study sessions that used to take 4 hours can now be done in as little as 1 hour. Just imagine your son or daughter being less stressed and better prepared for the future, all while having more time to enjoy the things they love, like sports, hobbies, and time with friends or family. Would that be valuable for you? What would that mean for your son or daughter? Think about it. Did you know that Kevin Plank, the founder and CEO of Under Armour, went through this program? And he's still thankful for the life skills Coach taught. Pat Hayden, the athletics director at USC, said, "What makes Coach Baxter so different, so unique, is his ability to teach and relate to young people on so many levels. His ability to lead them to academic and lifelong success is unparalleled in our profession. And it's not just them. Mom and teacher Julie said, Coach's techniques resonate with the highest achievers who seem to get A's without ever cracking a book, to the students who never seem to be able to get above a C, no matter how long or hard they study. He supports every student in reaching their individual and maximum potential." Isn't that awesome? So here is everything that Coach Baxter is offering as part of the Fast Start system. The tools for facilitating, planning, and organization. This includes the Student GPS Planner, which systematizes short and long-term planning so you can remember by forgetting. The class index and summary forms. Use these correctly and you'll never waste time studying again. The 4-color pen. This is a student's best friend. It's the most powerful tool for taking notes, creating a coded long-term planner, calling out important points, and more. On the training side, you'll get lifetime access to our online portal containing downloadable forms, checklists, and guides. Inside, you and your child will get access to the following lessons. The $1 Million Decision. Understanding time and the 3 myths everyone falsely believes. How to control events instead of events controlling you. The magic number. Use it or lose it. Where are you losing opportunity? The fridge freezer concept. Mastering the difference between short and long-term storage. How to break down a syllabus. This is the secret to winning every teacher's game. The scouting report. This is the process to follow so you know what's coming, who's coming, and how to handle it. The lineup card. This is how to set yourself up for success week in and week out. The scoreboard. The importance of numbers and how they impact your situation. The reading game plan. How to achieve any reading assignment with ease. Being organized. How to create, store, and retrieve information in a manner that increases your learning speed. And finally, habits. How your current actions have impact on the rest of your life. As a young person who absolutely loves technology, I promise you that these tools and techniques, which can be learned in a single afternoon, will play a bigger role in your son or daughter's productivity than a cell phone, tablet, or computer ever will. Ponder this. Without skill and technique, technology and tools are worthless. Wouldn't you agree? Speaking of the usefulness of tools and technology, how much is the cell phone bill costing you every month? You know, according to AT&T's website, the family plan for 4 people is $160 a month. Would you agree that's a substantial cost? So if all this Fast Start system did was ensure that your child did not miss out on an opportunity, like not getting into the college they wanted to, or struggling at the college they did get into, or even worse, lacking the fundamentals required to get a good job and earn a living, would it be worth 1 month's cell phone bill to potentially avoid those situations? If all this did was help your child save 5 hours of study time a week and relieve them of stress, would it be worth one payment to AT&T, Verizon, Sprint, or whoever else? Of course it would. Well, the great news is we aren't going to ask you to invest 1 month's worth of a cell phone bill. We aren't even going to ask half of what AT&T charges every month. We're merely asking that you make a single investment of $49.99. Again, that's a one-time investment, not monthly, once. It's less than 1/3 of an average cell phone bill. And as a student who received these benefits, I know this works. But if for some reason or another this doesn't work for you, we'll take the risk off of you and put it on us. If it turns out that we're wrong about this system's effectiveness, just let us know within 30 days of your purchase and we'll give your money back. But you need to act now, because with every day that passes, your son or daughter's opportunity to improve and be better prepared for the future gets smaller and smaller. Just imagine what life will be like when your son or daughter is operating within a proven system that's easy to follow and even easier for you to support. One that proactively predicts potential challenges and roadblocks so they can be fixed before an emergency occurs. Now, if your son or daughter already has that, then you don't need this. But if you don't have that, then click the buy button right now. Thousands of wise and caring parents have taken advantage, and we fully expect that thousands more will do the same. So if it takes a few extra days for our production team to get caught up and manufacture your package, just be patient. In the meantime, you can go through the coaching. Remember, investing just 1/3 of an average cell phone bill will get you immediate and lifetime access to Coach John Baxter's Fast Start training. And we'll ship you his custom designed tools for planning and organization. So go ahead, act now, join us, and we'll see you on the other side.